Yo, yo, what's up? It's Eric Stall McQueen. Can we hear me? Uh, Yo, yo, what's up? It's Eric Stall McQueen. You can hear me. All right. We are watching some of my all-time favorite games here. This is One Pocket. I love One Pocket. I don't like playing One Pocket, but I love watching One Pocket. My favorite game to watch. One Pocket, then probably Straight Pool, then 10 Ball, then 9 Ball, then 8 Ball. Probably in that order. And snooker's in there. Snooker's high up there. Snooker would be up there with like One Pocket. So we are watching from Hard Times. This is Hard Times Billiards, Sacramento, California, owned by the Oscar Dominguez family. Oscar Dominguez, one of the highest rated pros in the world. This is his house. Uh, we got the Peach Hour banner in the background there. You can see on the rail. They're one of the sponsors, I believe, of this Chuck Markukis Memorial One Pocket. So you can see their banner in the background there. I love peach hours. I shoot with a peach hour. I like it a lot. Um, let's see. We got Chong Vang, who's in his seat right now, and oh, there we go. Trevor shooting there. Um, oh wait, no, I'm backed up here. We're on delay. Okay, Trevor's shooting right now, and then Chong in his seat, and then we got Trevor's SICKENDICK, and then Chong Wang. Looks like they don't know how to do the ball count on the EvoSports counter there, but that's okay. Um, let's see, we got 3, 6. Okay, so there's 9 out. Not sure what the ball count is. 1, 2, 3. It looks like Trevor might have 3 down, maybe 4. Let's see. No, he's spotting 1. Okay. 3, 6. Okay. So 1, 2. So it looks like it's a 4-2 ball count. It looks like Chong has 4 balls, Trevor has 2 balls. And we're watching on Evo Sports cams. Hard Times has 2 Evo Sports cams right now. One on table 8, which is this one, and the one right next to it there you see on your top or on your side right. That's going to be table 7. So table 7 and table 8 both have Evo cameras on them. So that's kind of nice. I know Oscar's talking about possibly getting the whole back room, all tables back there on the Evo system. I'd like to see table 23 and table 24 out front also on the Evo system. I think that'd be cool. Always good if you're playing action games or if you're doing tournaments. Always fun. So let me bring up the full screen here on my data pad. There we go. Okay, turn up the light. There we go. All right, Chong up at the plate right now. Wow. Wow, look out. Look out. How good is Chong? Man, what is this? Wow, what a shot by dude. Chong getting the ball over to his side took a possibility on getting that in too. Trevor's got a good kick here. Gonna kick at this too, it looks like. Trevor is the bottom left and Chong is the bottom right pockets. Trevor unlucky there. Chong just playing safe here. So this is table 8 out of Hard Times, Sacramento, during the Chuck Markukis Memorial One Pocket. I wonder how they do the pictures. That I'm not sure. Like with the names, they got the name, like they got a picture for Trevor, but not for Chong. I wonder if my picture's up there if I go on there, or how I get it on there. So this is also the tournament room in Hard Times. This is the back room. Has 8 tables. Has a stands like far off to the right there. There's stands. And then there's the booth up there in the middle of the stands where Collins and Post Up do their streams. So that's where Collins does his streams from. So you can barely see table 4 at your very top right there. Someone's standing next to it there. You can see it. That's table 4. That's the streaming table. And then directly to the right of that streaming table, that's where the booth is for Collins and Post Up. That's where they're at over there. Best stream in pool, Post Up with a Collins Newey. Trevor just kind of playing safe here. More of a cue ball action there than trying to make that. Just getting that ball away from Chong's pocket. Chong shooting great right now. Just moving balls, moving furniture, as they say. Chong's a real good player. Both of these players are 600s. I think Chong is like mid 6 or something, and then let me look. And then Trevor's a low 6. So Chong's a 672. Trevor's a 617. I mean, if they're playing action, I would say maybe Chong goes to 9 balls, Trevor goes to 7 for a 3-ball race, or a three game race. Good shot by Trevor. Chong's gonna have to boot this out of there. Does it with ease. Great shot by Chong. Chong, a pretty good one pocket player. Chong, static on your mic. Getting a lot of static. Everything you talk clean, you still hear, but static is pretty annoying. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. All right, I'll try to reset here. Hang on. with a calm mode. All right, let's see if this works now. Uh, Hopefully we don't have so much static. All right, let's see if this works now. Uh, Yeah, Billy, sorry about that, man. I was listening to it. I went back and rewound it or listened to it. So yeah, I heard some of the static coming through towards the end there. I don't know what was going on. Hopefully we don't have so much static. All right, let's see if this works now. Yeah, Billy, sorry about that, man. I was listening to it. I went back and rewound it or listened to it. So yeah, I heard some of the static coming through towards. So hopefully that works. Yeah, sometimes, it's not perfect yet, but they're still working on getting the kinks out of the system. But I love this system. I think this is really good for pool. I mean, if I'm looking right now into getting the system in my house. I talked to Patrick about a week ago. So about pricing and what I would have to do and stuff like that. So he let me know. Um, is that Patrick right now of Evo on there? Is that the Patrick I spoke to? Um, but I was talking about getting a home system. So he let me know like cost was actually really good for a home system. And then you can have audio, you can have commentators, you can have sponsors, and the whole setup just like this. So it's really cool. So he was letting me know. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I spoke to you about a week ago about getting a home system. So out here in Sacramento, California. So, but yeah, so I was able to call up, spoke to Patrick directly, so which was really cool. Yeah, so if you're looking to get a camera system, I highly recommend this one, man. I can't wait to get mine and get it set up. I'm just in talks with the wife right now about me getting it done. So, but just waiting on that. Yeah, I can't wait because you can stream your practices and it's so easy. It's such an easy system to use. I've used it at bank shots now. I've used it at hard times, and I love it. I think it's great. So I think it's the future of pool. Um, but I don't think you're ever going to replace like a post up stream. You're never going to replace that. That's never going away. Nor would I want it to. Post up is, I think, the best thing for pool there is right now. It's just kind of sitting around the table watching the game with your friends, drinking a beer, that kind of stream. So, and I like that a lot. Oh man, Trevor, unlucky again on this. He keeps getting this double hit. Yeah. And then Chong going down over here. Let's see. Trevor to the plate again. I was looking at my TV of Trevor's last shot there. Just getting unlucky. So maybe going for the Z shot here. No, he's just bringing it back. Leaving the ball on Chong's side there. Very cool. So also on these, if you haven't seen it yet, what's really cool about the one pockets on this setup is you can put negative balls. So like say they do a foul, you can do a negative. It's like a red mark on the ball, like where the ball count is for the 8 balls. So there'd be like a red -1, -2, -3, or whatever. So like say if they started a game and Chong was going to 9, you can say start at -1, which would be cool. And then say Trevor could go to 7, something like that if they were doing like an action game, which would be nice. So, but I like that about that. So if you get a foul, you can also mark that on the ball count, which is really cool. So yeah, I love their setup they got for one pocket on this on the Evo system here. It's really nice. Is Post Up streaming today? I didn't even look. I just saw this and jumped on. I would imagine Collins is streaming at something, or Mike might be in the booth. Let me pull up my phone and look. All right, first game. Dude, that was a crazy shot by Trevor. I just rewatched that. That was insane. Trevor with the comeback on that one takes game one. Or
Hey,
sorry,
Eric.
game. That's his second game, yeah. So it should be 2-1. I think Trevor now.
What's going on, Eric?
So
Can you
we'll
hear me?
see. And then let me pull up the stream here and see. Post Up is streaming. They should be. Chong with the break. Let's see, Post Up. Uh, looks like they were streaming. So it looks like they were streaming an hour ago. They streamed for a couple hours, 3 hours. Okay, so they streamed. It looks like there's 2,500 added. It said one pocket, 2026 Jack Markukis, 1.8 thousand views, streamed 1 hour ago for about 3 hours. So yeah, they were on. Okay. Can the commentator mark the score or only the players? I think it would be cool if the commentators are able to keep score. I can't keep score. I don't have. Turn up your volume, Eric. Oh, okay. Also, your static. My static is back. God damn it. All right, let me try to reset here. I'll use my other. I'll use my other mic. I'll come back on and try another mic.
All right. While we're waiting for Eric to come back, I'll give you guys a little bit of commentary. Yeah, to answer your question in the chat, Billy, the commentators do not have the ability to keep score. That's a player's duty to keep score on the ball count and the rack count. Unfortunately, in one pocket, players don't typically do that. So if the players don't keep score, we have no way of controlling that. Commentators are just here for the audio. But the score is 2-2. They're also not keeping score on the rack count. So this match is Hill right now. This is the decider rack. Trevor going to try to lock that cue ball right up into the stack. Hey, Eric, you're back. Can you hear me now? I don't think Eric has his volume turned up on his computer, so I'm not sure if he can hear me or not.
Okay, there we go. I can hear you. I got
Oh,
you.
you can. Okay, cool. Hey, Eric. You get that USB? Is it
Okay.
you got a USB microphone? I guess I'm guessing.
Yeah, so I was using my Beats. They usually work pretty well,
Yeah.
just Bluetooth. And then but it's picking up the static. So I have another set. My wife works from home. She works on the computer, so she's got all these headsets that she gets from her company. Um, so I got a hand-me-down now that I'm using another Bluetooth, but it works really well. So hopefully this will
Yeah,
work
this one.
better. So
Yeah, this one sounds better.
yeah.
I was just letting everybody know
Okay.
while you were gone. So the players aren't really keeping score very good. They started to in the
Yeah.
beginning, then they just stopped.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're just focused on the game, and I don't blame them. It is the player's
Yeah.
responsibility to keep score on the ball count and the rack count, but the score is actually
Yeah.
two to two in the rack count. So this is the
Oh.
rack.
Oh, okay. That's why he fist bumped him. Okay. All right. That makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's when the fist bump comes out. Is at Hill, right? So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was wondering why is because Trevor fist bumped him, then went to a break. So I thought he was just saying, "Oh, I'm going on break," but he was
and
saying it's
that's
Hill. Okay.
that's going to be a foul, I believe. I don't know that Trevor hit a rail after making contact there, but
Oh, he's asking him now. Yeah. I think.
well, maybe he did. I don't know.
Oh, here. Yeah.
Yep, there he goes, going on
Okay.
the rail.
Okay.
Yep, I
Yeah.
caught it.
But you guys have. I was saying. I don't know if you heard me before, where I was talking about how you guys have on your system now, where the 8 ball count is on there for the players, but you have where you can put the red dot. You can mark a negative ball, right?
In one pocket, yes. One
Yeah.
pocket has negative scoring available.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like a red dot instead of like a green dot or a purple dot or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
it'll
And
show
then
instead of purple, it'll show red, and it'll say -1 or -2 or
yeah, yeah, yeah,
-3
yeah,
on what you are.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. I think that's awesome. So I think that's the way to go. I love that. So,
Yeah, it works
but
good if the players actually keep score, but that's a lot to
right,
ask of one pocket players. Asking them to keep score on a tablet is a little bit too much. I get it though. Their job is
it's a
to
lot.
focus on the game,
Yeah.
and they put the ball down in the tray, and that's their job, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't blame them,
Yeah.
but it's nice as a viewer when you can keep up with the score. But
Yeah.
um, I think all 15 balls are still on the table here, or is there one missing? Let's see, one, two, three, four,
What
five, six.
3, 9,
There's one missing.
6,
So I believe it's 1 to
yeah.
-1 is the ball count.
Okay. Yeah. I think you're right.
I think it has to be if there's only 14 balls
Yeah.
on the table and Trevor's in
Yeah.
the
So Chong should have 1. Trevor should be at -1. Yeah.
yeah. So Trevor is actually one of the Evo Sports. He's on the Evo Sports team. He handles a lot of our logistics, shipping, installations,
Oh, for
as
real?
yeah, as well as, he does events. So if anybody out there is
Oh,
a league operator for like BCA or APA and they're doing events, Trevor travels out to those events and sets up several tables for streaming, and that type of thing.
that's
So,
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Yeah, I was wondering where he came from because I looked up his Fargo and he was right there. I was like, okay, well, I know his Fargo, but I didn't know anything else about him. So, like, who is this guy? But yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
and there's only
Where's he local out of?
it's easy to find his Fargo because there's only one SICKENDICK.
Right. Do you know where he plays out of? Like where he's from?
Yeah, Trevor's from Medford, Oregon.
Okay, Oregon. Okay, cool, cool. All right.
So he took the drive down to Sacramento to play in this, and One Pocket's his
We need to
favorite
get
game.
so when we have stuff like this down at Hard Times and stuff like this, like tournaments. You guys need to get your own Evo banner down there, um, so people can see it. So like you have like JP, you have Peach Hour in the background there, right
Yeah.
behind Chong, or Chong was standing there. But get like the little flyers out there for Evo Sports,
Yeah, I guess we figured that the banner is, on the screen all the time, so,
right? that's
you know,
that's true.
kind
That's
of the
true.
nature of the business. It does kinda advertise itself, which
Yeah,
is how we've kinda grown so fast is, one venue, a pool hall in a certain area will get it installed, and then we realize
yeah,
that, there'll be 3 or 4 right around that area that also want it afterwards, so, uh,
yeah. Well, we
advertise
saw it. I
players
think for the
advertise it.
yeah we saw it. I think really for the first time in a big way when the U.S. Open happened over at Grips. Um, and I think Derby had some or something like that. Um, and then so we were watching it on that, and I'm like, me and my brother were like, "Oh, this is really cool," because we can just jump table to table. And then Russ over at Bank Shots out in Elk Grove over here, he had two of them put in at his place um, at Bank Shots,
Hmm.
and that's when we really started using it and seeing it, and like, "Oh, dude, this is really cool." So and then Russ was really excited about it, and I know Oscar from Hard Times, he went over and talked to Russ about it, and he's like, "Oh, what do you think of these systems?" and blah blah. And then soon after that, he had two put in. These two that we see, this is table 8, right next to a table 7. Both have them.
Yeah.
Static again? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
It might be some with your Bluetooth connection or some kind of interference
Uh,
or something. Um,
yeah, because you sound perfect. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not using
Uh,
any microphone. I'm just using a laptop, the internal microphone on the laptop. That's it.
All right. I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna jump off, but I'll see if I can
Right.
fix it. All right, Patrick. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully Eric will get his microphone situation figured out. Thanks, guys, for informing in the chat. So it looks like it's 2 to -1 is the ball count in favor of Chong. And the winner of this match will go on to play Miguel Morfin, who is actually the first person that actually introduced me to One Pocket at the Golden Fleece in Kenmore, back when it was at Kenmore, Washington. Miguel, I think, lived up in the area. Super nice guy. So the winner of this will get to play Miguel. And then the winner of that most likely will end up playing Oscar. Most likely, depending on what happens. So it only gets tougher from here for sure. That was a good shot. Good spread. Got him out of there. Spots up his ball. Goes back to 0. So the score is 0-2 in favor of Chong. Nice cue ball here. Gets it tucked in. Doesn't want to give up the bank on the 5 ball there. Gets the 5. Chong is hitting those pretty good, but it's outside the jaws. Trevor taking a look. Should be able to come across the top of it, kicking off the top of it and get it out. But you got to be real careful here with the cue ball. These are easy to, yeah, I was just going to say it's real easy to scratch on that. Hard to hold up that cue ball. Scratch. I don't know how much of a penalty it's really going to be. It looks like that 4 plays, but I don't know if a whole lot of anything else is in play for that pocket. And let's see if he wants to try to juice this and come into that little stack. Yeah, good shot, but he still didn't get anything else out of it. So the ball count is now 3-0 in favor of Chong. Oh, hey, Bart. I see you in the chat. Thanks for the fudge. I really appreciate it. My wife and I both appreciated the fudge. We got the Bart's fudge. Rocky Road was my wife's favorite. Thank you very much for sending that over. Oh, looks like my battery on my laptop is running low. I got to plug it in. Hang on a second. All right, I'm back. Looks like I missed something. Trevor lining up on the 8. Coming up quite a bit short on it. I think he was really trying to hold that cue ball and spotting up a ball. Is that going to be bankable for Chong? I think it is. I don't think that 8's in the way. Well, he hit that very soft just to not sell out anything. I think Trevor can take a chance here at. He could take a swing at a couple of things here because nothing really plays to Chong's pocket. Because it's paused. Yeah, Bart, we got to get you a commentator ID so you can join and give us some of your expert commentary for One Pocket. I know you've got a lot of knowledge that could be useful for us. Oh, look at this one. Oh, man, he juiced that thing. Got perfect with his cue ball and almost made the shot on the 10. That would have been pretty spicy. And boy, Chong just doesn't take much time. He knows exactly what he wants to do. Lays that 10 ball right inside the jaws. Trevor's in a bad spot here. I think he's going to have to go for the 12. I don't really think there's a whole lot of. He could play a safety into that stack on the right side, but it doesn't really help anything. He's just going to play the safety down there. Oh, bank the 3 and pocket 13. That's not a bad shot. I like it. Look at this. Oh, so close. And Chong just keeping the pressure on. Look at this. Balls are just piled up into his pocket. Wedged in there almost. I don't think they're wedged exactly. That looks like the 10 is a little closer in. But this makes it really hard for Trevor to get anything going. I think he might have the shot where he can pocket the 10, stopping the cue ball right there and pop the 3 out, that might be the best move for him at this point. But you have to make sure that 10 goes off the 3, sending the 3 ball out and away. Here he goes. I'm guessing we're gonna see a stop shot, I think. Yeah, he tried to get it to go off the 3. That didn't go. And now he's in a real world of hurt. That ball down. He's got the 12-3 combo.
That's
and
table 8, yeah.
off to the races. Hey, Eric, welcome back.
So let's see if this works.
Welcome back, Eric.
Okay, now this is a. Can you hear me, Patrick?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Let me turn up my headset here. Hang on. Okay, there we go.
Is that better?
I got you, man. So this is a pro level headset for gaming. So I pulled it out of the closet, and so I don't know how much battery's on it, but we're gonna find out. So,
right.
but I haven't used headset for gaming in years. It's been a couple years, so we'll see if this works. But let me know if I get static again. But
No, it sounds pretty good. So, yeah, man, Chong is playing really good. Is really keeping the pressure on in this rack. I believe the ball count is, let's see, I think it's 6-2, 6-1 maybe. Oh, that's it. That was 7. Sorry, he was on 7. So Chong takes it down 3-2, and takes out TREVOR. SICKENDICK moves to the loser's side of the bracket. And yeah, great shooting from both players. Got to see some good highlight reel shots, and it was an exciting match. Not sure what's up next. I think that might be it for tonight. I don't know how late they're going to go. I think that the post up stream ended a little while ago, so I believe this is probably going to be the last streamed match of the night tonight. But what do you know? What time it starts tomorrow, Eric? Eric?